What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at you with another video today. And before we get started, I just gotta go ahead and say thank the Lord above, King Jesus, for another day and another opportunity. So comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I will definitely be sure to get back to you with a response. So as you can see from the looks of the thumbnail, title, and screen, today I am bringing y'all one of the best undersized big men builds in the postseason and also in NBA 2K25 Next Gen. This archetype today will be coming out to the rare, two-way, 3-level board hunter, and this is probably one of the better all-around builds that you can make this year in NBA 2K25. So I really just want to say thank every single one of y'all for your support, coming through every single one of these videos, man. God bless you. And I also do want to go ahead and share a scripture today. This one's going to be coming out of the book of Matthew 1 verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. And this is just something that I want to push back out to the 2K community, a message that I feel as though everybody needs to hear, because there's something bigger that you can place your faith in than yourself, and that's Jesus Christ, man. So if I could lead y'all back to God, to Christ, man, that's going to be something that I want to do on every single one of these videos with showing y'all scripture. So I appreciate y'all. I love you, man. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you know. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. Now let's go ahead and get rocking with this build today. So we're going to be making this one out of that center position. As far as when it comes towards that height, this is really optional, but I think it's going to be best if we go with 6'9". Now, as we get into that weight today, let's go with 260 pounds. And that wingspan, we're going to set this up to 7'1", so not bad for this kind of big man. It already looks like you're going to be able to clamp up on that defensive end, but even more so when it comes towards this build as an offensive whole, you're going to be able to pretty much do just about everything. So moving forward, the first area that I want to start with is going to be the physicals, and I think these are probably the #1 important area that everybody should be focusing on. So let's go with a 79 when it comes towards that speed, 73 for that agility, 85 for that strength with a 76 4-hour vertical. Now, let's just go ahead and say that you do pick the Great Wall Takeover ability. On this archetype, you do have the potential to reach a 99 when it comes towards that strength, just something to think about. I'm pretty happy with the way that this build is shaping out to be, especially on this side of the ball, not bad at all. So once it comes towards the finishing, let's go with a close shot of a 76, 70 when it comes towards that driving layup, let's go with an 84 driving dunk, 49 when it comes towards our standing dunk, 77 post control. Now already, as you can see, we're going to be able to unlock some of the upgraded dunk packages, some of the better driving layup animations, and honestly, on that post control end, you do get a good amount of badges just going by with a 77. So not bad when it comes towards this side of the ball. And even if you wanted to make any types of changes and adjustments, I recommend that we do it after we actually get this build name together. So let's go ahead and move forward when it comes towards that shooting. I'm going to go with an 80 when it comes towards my mid-range shot, 80 when it comes towards that three-point shot, with a 55 for that free throw. So you will need to use cap breakers on this build to get better jump shots and releases. So what you want to do is throw 2 cap breakers towards that three-point shot. That's going to bring this up to an 82. And already, as you can see, this build is shaping out to be pretty good. Now, I'm not worried about anything defensively, especially when it comes towards this offense. If you have the correct ratings and minimum thresholds of, let's say, about 80 and up, you're going to be able to green consistently with this archetype. So just something to think about. Now, when it comes towards the playmaking today, we're going to go with an 82 pass accuracy, 80 for that ball handle, with a 69 speed with ball. So you get some of those upgraded passing styles. On top of that, pro dribble animations. You can handle the rock, shoot from deep. Also, even if you wanted to post up a little bit and drive to the rim, this build has it all. Now, what I'm really happy about is the versatility from offense to defense. And even more so, this is probably one of the best rare build names that you can make out there. So let's go ahead and move forward when it comes towards that defensive end. Today, I'm going to go all the way up to an 80 when it comes towards my interior defense. As far as for that perimeter, let's go up to an 85. You're going to want to use 1 cap breaker on this area to get it up to an 86. So I think this number is perfect right there. Now, when it comes towards that steal today, let's go with a 73. 78 when it comes towards this block. And already, man, this build is a true lockdown defender. That high perimeter defense is really going to make opponents think about driving to the rim on you or even taking some shots. But look, remember, you still have that strength to pair that up with this. So I think this is going to be a real tough defender. Now, once we get into that rebounding, this is what's going to make this build even better. You're going to want to throw 5 cap breakers towards your offensive rebound because you're going to upgrade this to a 90. The extra 5 will bring it up to a 95. Let's go with a 78 when it comes towards our defensive side. And look, man, I'm telling you right now, this is probably one of the best all-around builds that you can make as of right now in Season 6. It has everything to compete with those meta lineups, you know, the 99 rebound builds, the 99 speed, agility, and 3-point builds. This one's definitely going to be able to clamp up on both ends of the court. Now, even if you're guarding a big man or a guard, this build does have the capabilities to guard both positions, man. So that's something that I think is a little bit different from the footers and also, you know, the max rebounding builds that we're seeing this year. And I think this one can definitely compete with those meta lineups and even stop them. I'm really curious to know your thoughts and opinions down below. And if you had any types of changes and adjustments that you would want to make on this archetype today, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section because I really want to know your input. So with this kind of archetype, I love the rare build name. You know, it doesn't take too much to actually get this build upgraded to its max potential, especially if you are running as a big man. Because let's just go ahead and say you go straight to upgrading the rebounding. I think that's potentially going to make you a threat, even if that's the only area you start to upgrade, man. The shooting, the finishing, the playmaking, this build has it all, but none of it is going to stand out like it does on that defensive end. I'm truly happy because this is one of the best all-around builds I've personally made for y'all and brought to you. So I just want you to know that I appreciate that, man. So God bless every single one of you. So if there's a certain build or video that you want me to use and see in the next one, let me know and I will definitely get y'all right. So before we get out of here, if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And last but definitely not least, with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich,
Can't forget that name.
out.
You need it. Thank you. I'll show you how to do it. Got him. Got him. Jump in. Quick though, you ain't got nothing in your bag, bro. Stopping me. I'm a stopper. I'm a post stopper. I'm a post stopper. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Give me another shot. In your face. Thank you.